Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Saliba, Modric, and Hakimi, Yamal, and it's Modric, Pedri, and it's Mendes. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nedved. Decent progress down the left. Nuno Mendes. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. And Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out of play for a throw. And he's in on goal. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Mendes tries to clear. Out towards the flank. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nicked it back promptly. It's run loose here. And it's Modric. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Salih. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Stood up well to him there. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught on shot, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Still just a single goal between the sides. Torres. And they win it back again. Ødegaard. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi. He's given it away. He has found the way through. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a shade optimistic. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Torres. Nuno Mendes. He's in a great position here. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pedri, Mbappe.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz. Oh, this is a very good run. Rice. Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's got space here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Heading backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He has found the way through. Now it's Yamal. McAllister. And it's DiMarco. Vitz. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. And the pass is intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Saliba. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Yamal. Now Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitz. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's had it taken off him. Hakimi. That could spell trouble. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off...
He's one-on-one, surely! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
So we've reached the hour mark. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Couldn't squeeze it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Al Sadd really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Yamal. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. Out of play for a throw. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's very neat. And it's McAllister.
Al Sadd really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and
so that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he's forced to go back. Saliba, and it's with the keeper. And Maguire. Hakimi, and it's Ødegaard. Lewandowski. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Opts for safety. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. And Jamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fernandez. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Ambitious ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Saliba. Hakimi. Now Ødegaard. Yamal. And it's Hakimi. Not the most accurate pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking here to chip it through. Hakimi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking for the run. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Ødegaard does really well there. He is strong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mendes getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Lewandowski. Good take, and is he in? Maguire gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hazard. Great vision. Lewandowski. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, really good feet. Played back in. Might be danger here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here.
Myanmar truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Modric.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And that little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Rodri. Scholes. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe. Modric. And it's Ødegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Akanji cuts it out. Mbappe.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching it.
Tries a shot! Ronaldo finds himself offside. Oh, terrible mistake. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's there! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Now it's roll. It's roll! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive. Club America grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Pedri with the short one. And it's Hakimi. Ball comes in. He's dealt with that well. Club America have the chance to go the other way. Oh, delightful. He's going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Now Modric. No way through. Yamal. Mbappe. Hakimi. Threads one in. Cristiano. And a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
This their second corner of the game. He's having a hit! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Club America get the ball rolling for the second period.
Myanmar are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. Akanji. Serginho. Marquinhos. Serginho. And it's Serginho. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee has just said play on. Played out towards the right wing. Here's a chance! He came in hard, very hard. And the keeper's got it again. Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a pretty loose pass. Maguire gets over and intercepts. Not the most convincing of passes. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Works it forward. Pops for safety. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's a sharp pass. Yamal. And Hakimi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. One point needed to secure promotion on the final day. It sounds simple, but as we all know, football is often anything but. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Modric. And Maguire. And it's Hakimi. Ødegaard. And Maguire. Saliba. And it's Pedri. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries from distance.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. Vieira. Here's Haaland. Strokes it back. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Now Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. Marquinhos. Foden. Maguire wins the duel this time. Pedri. And it's Messi. Foden. And he was alert to it. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nice looking ball. And this is Ronaldo. Oh no, what has happened here? Back when it goes. Great Yamal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bastoni. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go once more.
Myanmar have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham. And it's Vieira. It's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Foden. Now he's got space here. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Foden. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Foden. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Ferran Torres is onto this. Bastoni. And here's Haaland. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now Costa Curta.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that was very necessary. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ødegaard. Danger averted for now, and they're quick to get it back. And it's Ødegaard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is that. It has ended level, but most importantly, they are up a level. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that's a huge weight off their shoulders, Peter. The pressure must have been almost unbearable, and I know that through personal experience. There's plenty you can say about today's performance, but just this once, promotion is the only thing that matters.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.